actually call this winter? I'd say it's more like spring, but just without the fun of spring.
Yeah, I've heard about this. They say, well, it's global warming. All of the icebergs in Africa will melt. And we will be flooded.
Listen, dear, there are no icebergs in Africa. They're in the Arctic.
Well, of course they're in the Arctic. Why would they want to stay in Africa? It's too hot.
Despite the visitors playing without a third baseman who overslept, the home team still lost 3-0. And now for the weather. The warm spell that has been hovering over this area for far too long finally comes to an end and will be replaced by a large cold front. Isn't that something?
Well, it's about time.
The Arctic blizzard that is quickly moving our way will bring freezing cold temperatures. Ooh, chilly.
Rosa, are you there?
What do you want, Wally?
I was wondering if you wanted to go boating with me.
Boating now? What is wrong with you? Don't you read the newspaper? Winter is about to come back!
We need to go get some firewood.
Be careful. It's very slippery out there.
I know.
Where I come from, the skates are the main means of transportation. Very convenient. You just put them on and off you go. They're quick, easy, and above all... They're safe.
Hi, guys. You got any firewood?
See, the trick is, it's all in the ankles. Easy does it.
Yeah.
You know what's hard to do? A triple Lutz. I can only get up to
Oh,
a
yes.
double.
I agree.
Okay, Wally. You can do this.
And ever since, my ankles have never been the same.
10 above, 10 below. Now it's chilly, now it's smoking, now it rains, now it snows. This can't be real, they must be joking. They promised us the weather would be freezing, but then these puddles tell me that they're only teasing. Our planet is still just a baby. Gets so hot, then cold, it's crazy. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball. Our planet is still just a baby. Gets so hot, then cold, it's crazy. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball. Spinning, 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 spin. This spinning ball. Oh no, summer again. Going mushroom picking with the sled. Weatherman on TV is telling me tall tales again. They promised us the weather would be freezing, but then these puddles tell me they were only teasing. Our planet is still just a baby. It gets so hot, then cold, it's crazy. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball. Spin and spin, spin and spin, spin and spin, spin and spin. This spinning ball.
They call this the first day of spring? I'd say it's more like the middle of winter.
Yes, I've read about this. It's the new ice age. Apparently, a large meteorite landed somewhere. And because of that, we'll have a never-ending winter here.
You have such an imagination. What is all this about a new ice age?
I'm telling you, it is true.
It's melting! Melting! The ice is melting!
And that's because of global warming. Again.
Our planet is still just a baby. It gets so hot and cold, it's crazy. Heat goes up and then it falls. This spinning ball.
It's quite a curious manuscript. What's your opinion, Chico?
Looks like it could be a message from aliens.
That's an interesting theory, but unfortunately wrong. What we have is a classic example of a treasure map.
Are you sure? It doesn't look like a treasure map.
Elementary, my dear Chico. It's encoded, but not a word to anyone. I think I found an encoded clue. Partially erased, with a mysterious sign.
So how are we supposed to decode it?
We need to investigate. Let's go. All the non-coded treasures have already been discovered a long time ago. But we can be the first to find a coded one.
Jump, run, jump, run, jump. Look out, jump, look out to the side.
Daco, we need to use your archives.
Well, of course. My library is always at your disposal.
We don't need the disposal, just the library.
What are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
I told you that we would find it. It's just what we need. Watch and learn, Chico. Now it's clear. This is not a map. This is a diagram. A diagram we need to use to assemble some kind of artifact. Most likely a monstrously powerful one.
But isn't it dangerous? It might be a bomb.
That would be a blast. But what's more likely is this artifact will show us everything we need to know to find ancient treasure. And all that's left to do is assemble all the parts. Ready?
Test 126 doesn't work.
Something's just not right. It looks similar. Nah. Holy carrots! Chico! We need to look for parts that have this symbol on it. I'll do some more decoding. Inventor A.S. Popov. Popov? Chico! I know what we have to do now. We need to go to Carlin and learn more about the inventor Popov. Let's go!
Alexander Stepanovich Popov was an outstanding inventor. He gave people the incredible opportunity to hear each other from long distances.
You mean he was a warlock?
More like a good magician. Mr. Popov invented a machine that works with magic waves of energy.
Huh?
And thanks to these rays, we can now transfer any information to any distance, anywhere in the world.
Chico, I get it now! The artifact will show us which way to go on the map!
Well, I think that I have finally put it together.
Last-minute North Pole travel offer. A perfect vacation for the entire
That must be the first clue!
The 2015 Spring Olympic Games will be held in Murmansk. You tell me. My patriotic duty won't be done until I get to Magadan. When, alright, also known as Constantinople, also known as Second Rome, which is also known as Istanbul. The film festival in India concluded with all the participants getting up to dance.
So what does it mean? The treasure is in 5 cities?
Crash, maybe we should connect all the cities on the map, just like what's on the diagram.
Just like the diagram. A clue. Ha-ha! Chico, I'm a genius. We'll go here.
The pines above look down with gusto. The road below won't let us fail. Straight ahead is where we must go, the Siberian Trail. If our legs don't turn to jelly, if our brains don't turn to stone, we will walk, we will swim, we will crawl to the city of Omsk, to the city of Omsk. Some relax with tea and crumpets. Some folks sip on ginger ale. The Siberian Trail. If our legs don't turn to jelly, if our brains don't turn to stone, we will walk, we will swim, we will crawl to the city of Omsk, to the city of Omsk. To the city of Omsk, 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 Omsk. We are tired, our backs are breaking, but believe me, we don't care, 'cause we know the road we're taking leads to you nowhere. If our legs don't turn to jelly, if our brains don't turn to stone, we will walk, we will swim, we will crawl to the city of Omsk, to the city of Omsk. If our legs don't turn to jelly, if our brains don't turn to stone, we will walk, we will swim, we will crawl to the city of Oms, 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 Omsk, to the city of Oms, to the city of Omsk, 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 Omsk.
It's about time. We were starting to get worried.
I can't believe that you guys took that long to figure out all our clues.
What do you mean, your clues?
Isn't this an ancient temple?
With treasures in it?
No, of course not. It's something much better.
Let me welcome you to the Omsk Radio Factory.
It was all a waste of time. It was a joke.
Why did you blabber on about that magician Popoff and his magic waves?
I wasn't blabbering. Popov invented the radio. Radius means ray or beam of light in Latin. And thanks to this invention right here, we can hear each other from great distances and transfer any information.
So what is this thing, then?
We thought we were putting together some sort of artifact.
That's a diagram of a radio receiver. In some sense, it is indeed a magical artifact. I mean, think about it. With this mechanism, we can hear a sound that was sent from thousands of miles away.
The truth is, you found something far more valuable than ancient treasures. You put together a radio receiver. You managed to break our secret codes. Then you found your way here.
Which means you can consider yourselves true radio engineers and the successors of the great inventor, Popov. For your demonstration of intelligence and ability, we name you honorary radio engineers. Well done!
Phenomenal! Bravo! Very well done.
I feel kind of sad, though. Just a tiny bit that there wasn't any treasure.
Some things are way cooler than treasure.
To the city of Oms, to the...
It's a very tough position. If I give up the center, I'll lose the whole game. I can back up the bishop by moving the pawn to f3, but that would immobilize my pawn. If I move the bishop to e5, he'll definitely try and hide behind his knight, and then he'll come at me with his pawn on f6. But then it will be all too easy, and I'll lose. I'll move to d4, and I'll be in check. No, not a good plan. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, hold on now. All I have to do is take his knight. Take the knight, of course! Your move. I'm the best! The very best!
What's he thinking? What's his master plan? Perhaps he just wants to trade the knight for the bishop. And I'm overthinking this entire move instead of planning on how to go about this one attack. No, He's up to something. But what? The ziggity sting! How can I miss that? In one move, he'll take me out. Maybe I should... But then he'd... No. There's gotta be a way out. There must be a way out. Think, Barry, think, Barry. No! Yes. Yes! Yes!
Hey, what? Your turn.
So what? Big deal. You moved your queens, no big deal. I'll just do this. Here.
Ha!
Yeah.
Ah! Check and mate!
That can't be. It can't be. That's not fair. I want a rematch.
Is it a tough position?
I feel like I didn't think all my moves through and got carried away with the pawn attacks on the right wing. If he moves his knight over to g4, I'll be forced to take my bishop to d2, and then he'll be able to get his queen to b6. I think I'm protected by the pawn on e3, but if he moves his knight to...
Stop! Ugh. Here's a bucket. Bring me water. The flowers need tending.
I'll get her water. Ugh. She'll start to water the flowers. Wait, no. Maybe she'll begin an attack by telling me to do it. Aha! So I'll tell her that I'm busy and that she can handle watering her flowers by herself. That would be a great defense. Well, well, well. She'll go to water them and then she'll get dirty. That's what always happens. Okay, I get it. She'll get dirty, and then she'll need to clean up. So I'd have to get more water for her. It's a very tough position. There's got to be a solution. There has to be. There has to be! Get closer to those flowers.
Are you out of your mind?
All my moves were well planned out. The flowers are watered, and you're all cleaned up. A wonderful combination.
Yeah? Well, now it's my turn. And now you'll get the check. And... mate!
Ah! Rosa,
Oh,
don't!
stop running!
Rosa, please!
You can't escape!
No.
I told you to get water, not slap me with it! The wind is singing It's a very old, lonely song. It tells me it is time to come home.
Oh, the wind is changing. It's blowing toward the sea.
The wind is singing. I am sailing back to you. It is whispering all that I wanted to say.
Crash, we can't fly our kite over the ocean. The wind is the wrong way.
It's almost 5 o'clock, Chico. The wind will change direction by then. You'll see.
Where are you going?
I won't be long. There's something I need to do. Tell me, Rosa, did you know that the wind on the coast changes direction twice in a day? This is because the sea and the land heat up unevenly. During the day, the land heats up faster than the sea. So the wind blows from the sea onto shore. In the evening, the land cools down and the wind goes out to sea.
How do you know all this?
Long, long ago, I met a dashing sea captain. He knew everything about wind patterns from years aboard a sailboat.
Where was he going?
Wherever the wind took him. He told me that one day the winds of chance would carry him back to me.
If he wanted to, he would have come back by now.
It isn't that simple when you are at the whim of the wind. Weather can be fickle. It's difficult to catch just the right breeze. You also have to navigate monsoons. Those are major winds that reverse directions with the seasons. Monsoons can push sailboats away from land in winter and toward land in summer. Then there are the trade winds. They blow either east or west toward the equator, and they only go in one direction. If you wanted to get back to where you started using a trade wind, you'd have to sail around the whole world. That would take quite a long time. And it's very dangerous. "5 o'clock. See? The wind is changing direction now. Come. No need to stay any longer."
I see. Aha! Nothing. Oh. Do you really wait here every day?
Not in winter. In winter, the sun will stop heating the land, and the wind will only blow out to sea. If he's not returned before then, he can't come back until spring.
wind is changing. 5 o'clock. May I?
Yes, yes. You can head
The
back.
wind is singing. It's very old, lonely song.
So after that, I put on the fertilizer. A good quality fertilizer. Sparing no expense, I put it over the entire garden. Next, I planted the seeds very neatly and with great care, one next to the other. And what happened? Nothing grew. Nothing.
I heard this program. It was on the late night radio. The host claimed we've all lived a past life we can't remember. Such an interesting idea. I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I decided to send her a letter. Guess what she says I was in my past life? A butterfly!
Good for you. So there I was, wondering what I should do next. I'd watered it, I'd weeded it, you name it, and I'd done it. I thought for sure there'd be no harvest, but then, to my great surprise, on the third day...
I really wasn't surprised because deep in my heart I've always known I'm a butterfly. You can't imagine how I long every once in a while to take wing and fly from flower to flower. The butterfly is such a gorgeous creature. The fact that I was born with the body of an elk is such an insult, a great tragedy. Don't bother with these flowers. I recommend that you try the ones over there, as those are far more appetizing. We butterflies have tremendous insight into flowers, you know.
Are you having fun?
Yes, isn't life wonderful? Provided, of course, that you have figured out who it is that you're really supposed to be. What's that you're holding? A net? Out catching butterflies? Then you may as well go ahead and try to catch me! Catch me! Catch me! Can't though, can you?
Hey, Gakko, what's up?
Me? Me, right?
Who else could I mean? So what you wearing that for? Is there something wrong with your back?
Hands off, don't touch, don't touch! Don't you know you could brush the colored scales off my wings? If that happened, just how would I fly? What have you been spraying here?
Pesticide?
Oh, well that explains why I'm having such difficulty breathing now. It's time we say goodbye. I'm off to collect nectar. Flip, flop, flop, flop.
Some imagination, don't you think?
He's behaving like a lunatic.
We need to do something about this. Dako, we need to talk.
That's enough of this. Time to stop all your fooling around. You're no spring chicken.
What are you talking about?
You being a butterfly?
Ah, in other words, you think it is for you to decide who I should be. And it doesn't matter to you at all how I feel, right? I am not an elk. Don't you get it? I'm not an elk. I might look like an elk, but in my heart of hearts, I am a butterfly. All my life, I've carried the burden of seeming like something that I am not. Don't you see? I cannot pretend anymore.
Looks like he's completely lost his mind.
What could be so bad about being an elk?
I was not born to crawl on the ground, but to fly in the air. And I do fly. Look, I'm flying. I'm flying.
Anyone have a suggestion? Anyone?
This is a house for elks. Besides, everyone knows that butterflies make their homes in trees.
Barry, come to the table for dinner. We'd invite you if you ate this. Elks love it. But we all know butterflies only want a tiny drop of nectar all day long. And we like to eat waffles and pies and cake and all sorts of delicious food.
I don't get it.
Well, in butterfly language, that means that the two of you know exactly what you are doing. Admit it.
Yes, we do. But you don't seem to.
Ducko, wait. Where are you going? We were just joking. Looks like our butterfly has returned. Food's still on the table.
I had a very strange dream last night. I was a tiger. I had black stripes and I was very strong and scary. Don't be afraid. After all, tigers don't eat butterflies.
All right. Now who's next?
Now hold on. Rosa, why don't you play some different games? Like girl ones?
Which games could that be?
Well, for example, dolls or like a tea party. You know, you should just leave the sports to the guys.
You only say that because I always win and you always lose.
Nuh-uh. Chico, hang on, I'm talking to her. I'm saying it because it makes me so sad watching you waste away your childhood playing games for boys.
No, it's what I like to do.
But you like playing dolls just as much. Just give it a try.
I don't even have dolls.
I can make one. For now, Chico can be your doll. You'll be the mama, and Chico will be the daughter. I mean son.
Why should I be the son?
Because I'm off to make the doll.
But wait, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know, you're the girl. Use your maternal instinct or whatever. Have fun. Good luck, Chico.
Take care of him? So are you hungry?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I could eat.
More?
More? No, thank you.
Hold on, please. Here you go. And now it's time to brush your teeth and go to bed.
But I don't want to go to bed.
I know better what you want and what you don't want. Who knows better than Mom?
Huh. Okay, I'll teach her how to play girl games.
Crash. Crash.
Hey, Chico. What happened to you?
Look, just don't ask. Tell me, how soon can you make a doll for Rosa? Because I can't take it anymore.
Everything is almost ready. Rockabye baby on the treetop.
Chico, didn't I tell you to walk near the house? Where did you run off to? You don't listen. And now I'm really upset with you. Why is my son such a troublemaker?
You see, look what I'm up against.
All right, there's your doll.
Where are you going? Come back right now! Wear a hat! It's cold out!
It's clear we shouldn't have started this game in the first place. This could get ugly.
It's okay, she'll live. The maternal instinct is a powerful force.
am fine with you being friends with Chico, but you must not be a bad influence on him. He's become moody and unresponsive. He doesn't even eat his food. And worst of all, he doesn't listen. Now give me back my son!
Let go. You've gone totally nuts.
And you're ungrateful! Get back here now! Can't you see that you're breaking my heart?
Hold on there. What's the matter?
So, I was playing this one with Rosa, and I told her she should be playing girl games. So I gave her a doll, but gave her Chico instead. But now she wants Chico for herself.
That's incredible. You may have taken the game a bit too far. I'll explain everything to you. You see, well, they was going to play, and they wanted to trade things, but they try to run, and you do that, so they, of course, they don't really realize it's big, so you're going to do that, then. Oh my goodness. It's quite difficult to explain anything at all to her right now. She's upset, and the best thing to do is to, you know, play along.
Oh, not me. I can't.
Oh, come on, just do it. Look, she's hurting inside. It's not that hard.
Oh, Chico, you gotta be patient for once. Look, she'll play with you some more, but eventually she'll get tired of you. Hopefully one of her other instincts will kick in.
The return of the prodigal son. So touching, just wonderful.
Yeah, so, do you want to play, Daco?
Let's do it.
You're way worse than Rosa.
Right in the zone today.
And when you grow up, I'll enroll you in an arts program.
Oh, come on, Mom.
This is just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I worked so hard and it was all for nothing. All of that searching, all of those hours of hard work, and then it's just so totally unfair and cruel. It's just plain wrong. First they all announce that jumpers have become quite fashionable, and then after you spent enormous physical and mental energy searching all over just to get a jumper, they casually declare that no one wears them anymore. Those thoughtless fiends dare to tell me that in person, not over the radio. Oh my goodness, what happened to my face? This is the result of all my tears. All right, I must pull myself together. Calm down. Tears are the enemy of beauty.
Greetings! How's everyone? Rosa, what's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing is the matter. Everything is just glorious. Bye. Everything is glorious. Everything is great. Everything is wonderful and great. Everything is totally glorious. Everything is perfectly wonderful. I am much happier than anyone else. I'm jealous of myself because everything is so great right now. How calm I feel. How wonderful everything is for me. How grand. How glorious everything is. It's like a holiday. Everything is terrific. Everything is going just swimmingly today, isn't it? If it's not okay to be sad around others, and yet sometimes you can't help but be sad, it may be okay to be sad in a special room that's away from everyone else, where no one would be able to see anything or able to hear, and no one can bother you. Poor me, poor me, poor me! Nope.
Oh.
Hey there, Daco. What's wrong?
Well, you see, for the past 48 hours, I've been playing this video game that's on my computer. I finally reached the 12th level, and I forgot to save it. Oh, you wouldn't understand anyway.
That's not my fault.
No one could understand. I've heard you have a room where it's impossible to be sad, I guess, if you really need to be.
Here you are. When you're all done, just knock. Bye.
No, everything is wonderful with me. In fact, everything is just glorious right now. But, well, there are a few things that could be better, I guess.
It's not really all that bad. I mean, not really. It's just nerves. It's autumn. The season that brings sad thoughts. It's always sad in autumn, knowing winter's right around the corner.
Wow! What could that have been?
I followed every step correctly, but this stupid machine... I did everything listed
The room's
in the
occupied!
instructions.
You'll
Every
have to wait your
single
turn!
stupid- Wait, what's
The
that?
Room of Melancholy is in use!
But I can't wait. I need it now. Nothing's working out today. Nothing's going right. Never should have bothered getting out of bed.
What brings you here?
Stupidest machine ever made. I did everything right. I followed every single step in the stupid instructions without...
I don't understand you, Pin. Did you come to the room to be sad or to talk? Someone else is here now. So be sure you do not bother each other.
I mean, why should I have to pretend that I'm feeling fine and dandy when in fact I'm really feeling just plain lousy?
Right and not right.
You know, that reminds me of something. Did I ever...
Another sad one. He made a promise. No talking in the Room of Melancholy.
It's Daco! It's great to see you. I've so much to tell you.
I followed these instructions down to the tiny
Here's something I have never told you. Someone knows to dabble in more tragedy. Oh, tragedy. The tragic tragedy of tragic lives. The travesty of tragedy.
Do any of you have any idea what it's like to have reached the 13th level and neglected to save?
Chico, we're starting our own business. We'll make nails. Chico? Chico? I figured it out. Everybody needs nails. Watch this. Look, it's perfect. Chair's broken. We could throw it away. But... how's that, Chico? It's as good as new. Yesterday I saw it so clearly. It's nails, and we can make a fortune.
I can't make nails right now. I'm making a little pyramid.
Come on, on, who needs your little pyramid, huh? When everyone needs nails.
I need my little pyramid. When I finish it, it's going to be so pretty, so pretty. I'll be looking at it, and wonderful thoughts will just wash over me, see? And tranquil thoughts are just as valuable as nails.
You could sell me ice in winter. You almost convinced me. I wonder if the others would take the bait.
Oh, come on now.
What's the matter, Barry?
Yeah, this pineapple won't take root. I've tried down and up, and I just can't figure out what this thing needs.
It seems to me like the pineapple isn't a problem. Wow! You know what this garden needs? A little pyramid!
What little pyramid?
There are little pyramids out there. You look at them and wonderful things come into your mind. For example, say you don't know what to do about your pineapple or something like that. Then whoop!
What's whoop?
Just look at the pyramid, and an idea will come. Pineapple ideas will get bigger and better and bolder. I've got it! Our first order for a little pyramid. Continue. So, we'll make a little pyramid for the guests here. And here, your own personal pyramid. For when you need to get away. Rosa, a moment of your time. Just think about it, Olga. You can make this place look modern and cool. We've got a whole bunch of orders. Look at them. A whole bunch of orders. So, everybody wants little pyramids. Absolutely everyone.
Crash, you're disturbing me.
Continue. We need a launch party. Once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along. My friends, today we are presenting our first little pyramid to you. It's hard to think how many more little pyramids we'll have to make, but as long as little pyramids are in demand, we'll continue to make them for you. Make them and make them for you. And here's our genius. And his little pyramid. Little pyramid. Chico, where's the pyramid?
I've destroyed it.
Oh.
What?
Creative crisis. I was just looking at it, and it occurred to me to break it.
Chico, it's not the pyramid you broke. You broke my life. You have destroyed me.
Don't be silly. It's only a pyramid.
I'm not being silly. It's not nonsense at all. It's my reputation. No! Stop! Don't go anywhere. You'll get a pyramid, and you'll get a pyramid too. Pyramid. 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 Wait a minute. Hold on. I've got nails, of course! Everybody needs nails. I've got nails. Nails. Who wants nails? Come on, nails. Buy nails.
Wally, get out of the way! There you go! Watch and learn, you silly billies!
Crash, look, I think I jumped farther than you did.
So many butterflies today. I don't even know where to begin.
Are you good at jumping?
Depends what for. There is no point in jumping for something silly. But on the other hand, if the purpose is a good one, then of course I can jump.
The purpose is good. The technique is bad. I can't jump, no matter what.
You need proper training.
I know, but how?
The question is not how. The question is with whom. Point your toes, your hooves, lengthen your stride. Just watch the butterflies. From one flower to another, from one flower to another, from one to another. The most important thing about the long jump is the kick-off. You kick off using your legs, you do the run-up using your legs as well. Using the proper technique, your long jump will be a long jump. Last night, I did some calculations here, and I found the best angle for the kickoff. Understand?
Go higher. Lower. Still a little lower. Now a little higher, and I think you've got the perfect angle.
I knew it! When the angle is just right, you fly a lot further. Did you cross the foul line? Did you?
I don't think so.
You can't step over the foul line, because then the entire jump doesn't count. You have to count your exact steps like this as you do the run-up. You absolutely can't cross the line. You understand? Wally, is that you?
Oh, yes, it's me. You got struck and then you fainted. You okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing. Why aren't you out there training?
But you're sick.
Yeah, so what? It's nothing. So now then, show me your run-up. Very good. Now your takeoff. Now, in the air. When you're in the air, throw your arms forward. Got it? Oh, water.
Taco, how are you feeling?
Much better. Thanks for asking.
I'm here.
Aha! Got you.
Well, so, should we go practice?
I don't jump anymore.
You don't jump?
No, I gave it up. I didn't tell you while you were sick because I didn't want to upset you. Well, I have to go.
That's a great technique. Is there a purpose? Well, no.
And even if we do assume dragons actually exist, they probably wouldn't live in our climate. A more moderate climate would be better for them because reptiles like it warm. Reptiles that actually exist, that is.
Stop being a bore. Now you'll see it for yourself.
I'm not being a bore. I'm being appropriately skeptical, so you won't think I'm gullible.
Crunch!
I'm mainly here for the bet we made.
Crunch!
If you're wrong and dragons don't exist, then I win this candy bucket.
This is my crunch.
A dragon. It's alive.
Crunch, sit. Good boy. Crunch, bust a move. Pretty awesome, right? But you can't tell anyone. Crunch is a secret.
The new year is coming, and I must welcome it with a clean body and soul. Pure water bath. That's what the Japanese horoscope
Well, looks like we have some guests. Let's hide.
Tap water isn't pure. For a real Japanese bath, we need clean water from a calm lake. For maximum relaxation.
You really need to relax. After all that sitting.
Thanks for that. Get up! Back to work. Be more careful.
Sorry.
Let's get out of here. The barrel's full enough.
Phew, almost blew our cover. What? Thanks, Rosa. Just help yourself. Crunch, come out. Crunch. Was he asleep or something?
Or something worse.
Some yak milk. Some roses for Rosa. Your bath is prepared, Os.
Until the tea ceremony, you're dismissed.
Does she know? I don't work for her.
Huh?
Is there a fire?
There, in the bath. There's something in it. It's green and it has a big tail. Goodness, what a cutie!
Oh.
And the brave knight overcame the bold, smoldering dragon and freed the pretty porcine princess. And they lived happily ever after. You're going to make excellent prince bait when you're older. Right, Wally?
Well, as you can see, your dragon's doing fine.
You kidding? He couldn't be doing any worse.
Rock-a-bye, precious little Tootsie Pie.
Rosa, get your trotters off my dragon.
What? He's not yours.
Oh, yeah? Crunch, come here. Crunch, my friend, you recognize me. Who's a good little dragon?
It's Tootsie Pie's bedtime.
There's no Tootsie Pie here. It's Crunch. Crunch!
It's my dragon, and I'll give him any name I want.
Crunch is my dragon.
No, mine. Wally?
Chico?
Oh no! It's Orange Crash!
was found by
Crash!
It's you anyway.
Oh, what an adorable little thing.
So, Crunch, it's time to try sledding.
That wasn't the plan. I thought we were supposed to make snowmen.
Rosa, you can make it snow whatever. I could really care less. But Crunch here wants to sled, right?
You don't get to tell him what he wants. Crunchkins, don't you want to make a snowman? Doesn't that sound fun?
You leave him alone.
Why don't you?
Chico?
Wally? I don't know who you think you are, telling him what to do. I'll have you know that I'm an expert in the care and feeding of dragons. You're not his boss.
And you
Making
are?
snowmen is a better
boss
activity
Hey,
anyway.
you guys?
Crunchy Poo! What a wonderful snowman you made!
Attaboy, Crunch! Sledded down the hill like a champ.
But his snowman!
No, his sledding skills.
Snowman!
Sledding champion!
This is going nowhere. Think we should, intervene?
Sledding!
Listen, you two. Wally and I have decided, since you all can't play together, we need to split Crunch's time up between the two of you.
Right.
Fine by me. Then Crunch will quickly see that I'm the favorite one.
He'll see you're not nearly as fun as I am. Isn't that right, Crunchy Poo?
Here's your custody schedule. Rosa gets Crunch on even days and Crash on odd days.
If you are a dragon, big or small, fun is most important above all. Who thinks they're more worthwhile? Doesn't matter to a reptile. And he'll do just what he wants. Every day, a new activity. There's no room for negativity. Oh, stop your fighting and your bragging when you babysit a dragon. 'Cause he'll do just what he wants. Stop your fighting and your bragging when you babysit a dragon. He's just here to have some fun.
They're nuts. Worse than before.
And it's almost New Year's. Crazy.
Oh, that's right. That's it. We can use the new year. We'll have a giant celebration together with fireworks.
Brilliant! They'll forget they were ever fighting.
Who's hungry? Have a turnover.
But you know what's better than turnovers? Some delicious candy.
That is not good for him. Plus, you like turnovers more, huh?
Have some more candy for Crash.
Turnovers.
Candy.
Turnovers.
Candy.
Turnovers.
No candy.
No turnovers.
The candy.
It's your fault He's sick. Don't argue in front of the dragon.
Hey, you guys, let's do some, fireworks. Happy New Year!
Yes, yay!
Hooray!
Let's do fireworks. And the best part is, we're all together.
Maybe together's not the best.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's not. Crunch just wants to be with me.
I seriously doubt that.
Then why don't we let him decide, right here and now?
Wonderful. We'll let him pick. I know he wants me.
Crunch?
Crunchy cakes? Hmm?
Where's Crunch?
Maybe we've misjudged him. What if he really doesn't need us?
You know what I could use now? A turnover.
Maybe you should stop fighting. Maybe.
For everyone's sake.
Rosa, I'm sorry. I really am.
I'm sorry too, Crash. Honest.
Crunchy cakes.
He takes after you.
That was a brilliant idea you had. Crunch disappearing, the box thing.
That wasn't mine. Whose idea was it?
I can't do it. I wish I could.
Wait, I thought it took dragons hundreds of years to breathe fire. He's just a baby. Now I'm confused.
What if he isn't? We don't know.
This is
Whatever.
awesome.
Stop your fighting and your bragging.
That's it. Enough. We're not going any further. We're gonna have the picnic here.
That's ridiculous. No one in their right mind has a picnic so close to their home.
So close. We've crossed through 4 zip codes already.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way about it, let's at least get over to that pine tree.
But it's so far.
You think that's far? That is so not far.
It's too far.
What's wrong with you anyway?
It's far.
Wally? 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 Wally?
A moose is sitting on the train tracks. Another moose comes over to him and says, "Hey, move, moose."
Yeah?
Move, moose. How come you're not laughing? That's the funniest joke I've ever heard.
I don't get it. What's so funny about it?
There's a moose on the train tracks. A second moose walks over to him and says, "Hey, move, moose." Huh? Get it? Okay then, now just close your eyes. Picture some really, really long train tracks on the ground, and sitting there is a moose.
It's far. It's far. Lazy Bones didn't even say goodbye.
Rosa! My dear, could you do me a favor? Would you mind if I told you a joke? You'll find it very funny, because I'm starting to have doubts that my friend here and I live in the same world.
Oh, you shouldn't really have any doubts. You do live in different worlds. Each one of us living in our own world. Some see one thing, others see something completely different.
Well, you don't need to exaggerate so much. Such disagreements as that rarely happen. Isn't that right, my friend?
No.
And the most amazing thing of all is, at first when you think that one thing is a certain kind of thing, but then you realize that thing is actually completely different. Take Wally. He was so slow. Then he got upset and became so fast. And then he disappeared. I never really even had a chance to apologize.
How did he disappear?
Poof!
Don't worry about it. We'll find him. Everything may be relative in this world, but it's not an excuse to lose your mind. For example, tell me what I'm doing right now. Am I moving?
You're standing?
What about now?
You're moving.
Yes, but I'm standing still at the same time. To the swing, I'm standing perfectly still. But as far as the ground goes, I'm moving. It's all relative, my good friends. It's all relative. Oh! Oh, relatively speaking, my oblivious friend, you should always keep your eyes relatively open. You see, people can have different opinions about the same thing. It all depends upon their point of view.
What if we all have different points of view? How are we supposed to understand each other?
It's quite simple. You temporarily put yourself in someone else's shoes. For example, let's say that I put myself in Barry's shoes. And I've told a very funny joke about two moose on the train tracks. But I don't laugh, which is perfectly normal because in order to laugh, you have to have a sense of humor.
Be careful, there's a hole over there.
Okay, I put myself in Barry's shoes again. All day, I work in the garden, digging hole after hole. Pretty soon, I start to see holes everywhere. But there is no hole.
I got a question. Are you really in a hole, or is it only a relative hole?
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Oh, someone get me out of here. Oh. Wait a second. I think I see. It's Wally.
It's amazing. Sometimes it seems there are so many of us. You just look around and see that we're all squeezed together. But other times, it feels like we're all alone here and just lost.
I get it. They're sitting on train tracks. You can't sit on the train tracks. That's it. Because the train will run over you. Boy, Pin sure has been real sad lately, you know?
What is bothering you, oh saddened one?
Oh, my baby has disappeared once again. No letters or no telegrams either. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
It's amazing how insensitive young people can be sometimes. Where is their gratitude? Where is their loyalty?
What are you gonna do? That's just the way they are.
You know, when you were designing BB, you failed to take into account the most important thing, and that's his sense of loyalty.
But how is one supposed to take that into account?
What do you mean, how? It's an extremely vital part of the process. A creation's heartfelt loyalty is the first thing a true creator has to ensure. It's imperative.
Talk is cheap, you know. But doing it yourself, now that's a different story.
Okay, I see. Yes, I shall try, and succeed, too. I'll show them what a true creator is capable of. Phew. And now for the most important element of all, loyalty. Now then, get the most important element of all right, and the creation will never forget its creator. We're in the epicenter of a thunderstorm. If this storm holds out a bit longer, the lightning bolts will do their work. More power! I did it! I really did it! It's alive! Alive!
Hey, Darko! Darko! Open up! Come on, it's me!
Ah, Barry, there you are. Is something wrong?
Well, I thought I'd see if you want to go fishing.
Yes, very thoughtful of you. Thank you, dear fellow. Perhaps some other time.
Is there someone in there?
Oh, nobody. Yes, I'm coming. No one.
Well, ain't that a stinger? Change your mind. You know where to find me.
No, that's hot. No, don't touch that. Hey, stop playing with that. Stop.
This thing never works. Huh? Oh, hiya, Darko.
Oh, Barry, save me, please. I did everything according to the ancient books, word for word, and I was able to bring him to life. But I'm afraid I put a little too much feeling into it. His loyalty is overwhelming. He won't leave me alone even for a second. No, it's a nightmare. Listen, I was able to lock him up for now, but it won't be too long before he breaks free, and he'll come for me. He'll want to play. I knew it. He's here already.
It could just be a small draft. Okay, a large draft. Oh, please don't let us hurt us. Don't let him hurt us. Don't let him hurt us. Shh. Do you hear anything?
Just you.
Where is that thing?
Look, there.
Let me ask you, you make him out of clay? Well, that explains it. The thing is, you just forgot to fire it first, that's all. Clay things have to bake in an oven thingy. Yeah. Well, it's a really good thing that you aren't a potter. I already repaired the walls. Now I just gotta hang a new door.
There must have been an error in the calculations. Maybe loyalty isn't really the most important thing. The most important... That's it. Independence! The most important element is independence!
And finally, don't forget your parkas today. The thermometer continues to plummet with temperatures expected to reach a record low of minus 41 degrees. Not many can remember a time when temperatures were anywhere near as cold as they are this week. It's best to stay inside by the fire if you can.
It's like Antarctica. Why are we even going over in this cold? What if we get there and it's not fun?
If Daco said it would be interesting, then we can rest assured that it will be interesting.
Well, it better be riveting. What's up with Chico? You wait here and I'll see what's taking him so long.
Okay, Crash, but please go fast. It's so cold out here.
Don't worry, I'll be so quick you won't even know I'm gone. Chico, what's going on in here? We're waiting for you.
Sorry, I'll be right with you. I just need to find my,
Chico, just
now
hurry
where's
up.
my-
Rose is waiting. She'll freeze to death.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for my... Oh, it was right around here somewhere. You haven't seen my hat, have you? I know I saw... Oh, thank you.
I'm Rosa.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Hey, Sherlock, I think something might be wrong.
Rosa?
Rosa? She's frozen solid! Oh boy, don't worry, Rosa. We'll have you thawed out in a minute. Rosa! Hello? This really isn't working. Not even close.
Let's take her to my house. Warm her up. She can defrost slowly, like a lasagna or a meatloaf.
Come on, pull. Give it all you got, Chico. Hold on, Rosa. We'll have you down to room temp before you can say fish sticks. Don't drop her, Chico. She'll shatter.
She's falling.
Oh, what did I just tell you?
Sorry, she's slippery and heavy.
Okay, I'm turning her around. No, not that way. Like this.
Her leg just fell off.
No, that was her braid.
She's going to be so mad when she thaws out.
Yeah, we'll be in hot water. Chico, where'd she go? Huh?
Maybe she got all warmed up and went home.
No, Chico, she didn't leave. I think that she melted.
I don't feel well.
Hold on, Rosa. Everything's okay.
Crash.
Don't you worry.
What's that you're doing?
Almost there. Just a couple more drops. Daco will know what to do. Daco's an accomplished scientist.
Crash, Daco's an astronomer.
Astronomer? Plumber? What's the difference? He'll know what to do with her. It's time to go, Rosa. Here we are, Rosa. Daco's house. Hold on, you little ice cube. Daco! Daco! Open the door!
Crash, what's that? There?
Oh, Chico. We're too late. Everybody is. They're all frozen solid.
What's going on? What's in the cup? What took you guys so long? I told you this would be interesting, huh? I'm ticklish.
Ah, you made it at last. I was afraid you two had frozen to death out there. At any rate, I'm so glad you're finally here to visit my newest installation, my garden of ice sculptures.
Those are sculptures?
Yes! Aren't they awesome? You guys knew Daco does ice sculptures, right? You should have seen the incredible one he did of me. You couldn't tell which one was me and which was the statue.
Yeah, I bet you're right about that.
Why don't we all go inside? I've made some hot chocolate. We can warm up. Are you just going to stand there?
Maybe they're frozen.
It's well known that Pin was only interested in reading books that dealt with cars and all kinds of machinery. But one night, by chance, Pin came across a book that had neither sketches nor boring figures. Instead, it talked about unusual heroes that found themselves in amazing adventures. It was so peculiar that it was difficult for Pin to stop reading, and he kept reading the whole night. When he finished, he had absolutely no time for a good night's rest. He had an important job scheduled for 7 a.m., and it was too late to reschedule.
So, here's the wheat and there's the buckwheat, and I think 2 circles should be just about enough for each field. Drop it so it germinates evenly. Okay? You got it? Of course. Yeah, off you go!
If you dream to be a pilot, you are obviously brave, since it takes a lot of courage to decide to fly a plane. Since it is the bravest people that enjoy the soaring heights. When they hear that off you go now, they rush off to start to fly.
Off! Off! Off you go! Off! Off! Off you go!
A pilot's job's all about flying, and they have to do it well. Sure to always be well rested, not to sleep while at the helm. When, my friend, it comes to flying, keep in mind you are in charge. You must take wing without crashing. It's your duty to discharge.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. One more time. Off you go. Off. Drop it. Drop it. I don't understand. What's happening?
It's good for staying healthy, and good health is what we need. So once you are up in the air, though, a million problems you will meet. Up above the clouds are floating, down below you see your speed. You can fly on autopilot. Now's your chance to make some dreams.
Off. Off you go. Off. Off. Off you go.
When they hear that off you go now, they rush off to start to fly. Off you go. Off you go. You go.
We have an incoming low-pressure system. Wind velocity is 5 to 7 meters per second with a possibility of rain.
I've heard of fly fishing, but...
Barry, hey! What the heck is going on here?
Yes, Barry, what is happening?
If you would, please.
I don't understand what's going on here. Off you go. I think there's something wrong with Pin. Off you go.
Sleep is good for staying healthy, and good health is what we need. Once you are up in the air, though, a million problems you will meet. Up above the clouds are floating, down below you see your speed. You can fly on autopilot, now's your chance to make some dreams.
Off. Off you go. Off you go. Pin, wake up! Wake up! Wake up now!
Since it takes a lot of courage to decide to
Good morning, sleepyhead.
the bravest people that enjoy the soaring heights. When they hear that off you go now, they rush up to start to fly.
Off you go. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Oh boy. According to this here, the force on an aircraft is related to a change in fluid momentum. V multiplied by the value m, the sum, which divided by the distance of the fluid traveled over time across the streamlined body. Oh, man, what a bunch of nutty hokum. I'm reading. Aerodynamic force is equal to the mass flow rate times the velocity.
In books, characters end up in scary predicaments and everything ends up fine. In real life, however, something happens and we're still subject to the laws of physics.
I was thinking yellow.
No, pink! It should be pink!
Chico isn't a girl. Why would he want a pink weather vane? It should be painted solid orange, like a carrot.
Ew! Nobody has painted anything orange since, like, forever.
Yellow, then.
Why yellow, anyway?
I don't know. I can't think of a reason. But yellow is the best color.
Pink!
Carrot orange!
Yellow!
Have you ever heard?
Carrot
Yellow is the color of the sun!
Carrot orange!
Big yellow
Stop!
arrow in the sky.
Chico! What color do you want your weather vane to be?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Chico, this is your weather vane. The only opinion that matters up here is yours. You do have an opinion, don't you? Chico, everybody has to have an opinion whether you like it or not.
Why is that?
They just do! Maybe it's because you lack, like, self-confidence, huh? That's it. You are not sure of yourself. That's why you have no opinion on your opinions. We gotta build your confidence like a sandcastle by giving you compliments and telling you things like you're smart and nice. Chico, did you know you're smart and really nice? Trust me. You know what you are? You're what's it called?
Collector?
Don't interrupt me when I'm complimenting you! Oh, what is that word? Wait! Wally is a poet. He can write down nice things to say about you, and then we can just read from the paper.
I have written a tribute for you that's so glowing you'll need sunglasses. Believe me, nobody has been praised like this before.
Daco?
Okay, let's see. You shine just like the morning sun. You are the very best, the only one. Blah, 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 blah. It's a bit too pompous for my taste, really. It's rather over the top. I mean, there's just no soul in it.
There's just no soul in it. Can you add soul?
Roses are, violets are, oh. This here is a tribute loaded with soul. It has more heart than a box of Valentine's Day candy. It's the finest tribute I've ever written. And I don't really care what anyone else thinks. It's a masterpiece. Huh?
Ew! Are you kidding me? It's like something a girl writes to her bestie. Man up already.
Do you have any idea exactly what it is that you want?
Maybe a little more masculinity?
My closet has a stronger personality than you do. I'd rather write sonnets for it. My closet causes me no pain. What I put in, it still contains. It never talks back or complains.
You okay?
Somehow I don't think that all this praise for me has really changed anything.
Don't you worry. As soon as you decide on a color, we'll make you a new weather vane. I'll paint this one orange like a carrot and just
I'm
put it
not
on
like a
my
dresser.
house, okay?
I'm more like
Now, if I could
a weather
just
vane.
pull it
Just like
out
me, it
of
doesn't have an
my weather
opinion
vane.
either. And so it just turns whichever way the wind blows.
I got it! I know why I wanted to paint the vein yellow. Yellow is the very color of instability. The vein constantly changes its direction. Its color must be of change and betrayal.
Leave me alone. Have I ever betrayed any of you?
What's wrong with him?
Here, read this.
Chico is a fool?
Oops, no, read the other side.
Chico is my very best friend. We'll be together till the end.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. Something is still missing.
Maybe it could use...
What's missing? There is nothing missing.
Well, I don't know, but it's way too simple. Where's the, masculinity?
There's something missing.
Well, maybe you don't have your own opinion, but you're usually the only one here who listens.
Still needs to be painted pink, but masculinity.
Definition of some sort of...
Masculine. After all, it takes a strong man to wear
It's time for Ask the Professor. Dale from Denver writes, I think my best friend might be a blabbermouth. How do I know if they can keep a secret?
Good question, Dale. Why, using science, of course. I suggest you try this highly scientific method. First, make up a fake secret. Then tell it to your friend in confidence. If you hear your fake secret from someone else, then your friend didn't pass the test, and you should be wary of trusting
So
them.
what's the best way to come up with a fake secret?
Just use the first thing that comes to mind. The more convoluted and mysterious, the better. But be careful, because if your friend figures out that you don't trust them, you could very well lose them forever.
The Quanto Grabber. Chico. Hey, can you keep a secret?
Where do you want me to keep it? So what is this?
The Quanto Grabber.
What does it do?
That is a secret.
Where did you get it?
That is a secret, too. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
What am I not telling anyone?
That I have the Quanto Grabber.
Okay, no problem.
Rosa, wait. So, what's up?
With me or in general?
With you and in general. Tell me everything.
Last night, I ate an entire bag of sugar-free candy. It gave me such terrible gas. Boy, do I regret that now.
Ugh, what about important stuff?
Important? I heard that yellow has gone out of fashion.
That's great, but have you ever heard of the Quantum Grabber?
The what?
You gotta get out more. You don't want to become some sort of kooky hermit, do ya? Do ya?
Just leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy with what? Your boring wrapper collection? At this very moment, the fate of the universe hangs in the balance. But you wouldn't know about that because it's a secret. However, if you promise not to tell a single soul, I might just let you in on it. The Quanto Grabber is a powerful artifact from the planet Absimar. Space pirates from the Dragonfly Nebula are hunting it down. So the Absimarians decided to hide it right here on Earth. Can you believe it, Chico?
How do you know about all this?
The Absimarians talked to me through the Quanto Grabber, Chico. They told me to hide it and made me promise not to tell anyone.
So, why did you tell me?
They said I could tell one friend if I needed help.
Well, the Quantum Grabber isn't safe here. Let's take it elsewhere.
See, Chico? It's a good thing I told you.
To lock the safe, think of a password. Enter it like so and close the door. To unlock it, enter the same password from outside. What do you need such a big safe for, in the first place?
I have a very large and valuable wrapper collection. We can stash the safe in a cave I found at the top of the mountain. I found it a long time ago when I was hiking. I knew it would come in handy one day.
A cave, Chico? You sure can keep a secret. Make the password carrots.
That's too easy. Everyone knows you like carrots. We have to use something that no one would suspect.
What should it be then?
Let's use herbarium.
That's too long. We can only fit herberry.
Perfect. That's not even a word.
Remember, this is between you and me. Look, I've got a teensy favor to ask. Can you casually walk up to Chico and ask him for his password?
Password for what?
Nothing important. Just bat your eyes at him and tell him you need the password.
But why?
Look, is it that hard to walk up to Chico and ask him one simple question?
Chico, what's your password?
Well, did you tell her anything?
Of course not. Jinkies, how could Rosa even know about the password?
Huh? I have no idea. It's a mystery. But what if it wasn't Rosa? Maybe it was a space pirate. They could have forced Rosa to do it or bribed her. Goodness knows she isn't hard to bribe. All they'd have to do is give her a ribbon or a Senate seat. But hey, don't you worry. The important thing is you didn't say anything. He'll never betray me. He's a real trustworthy friend.
Crash, wake up! You have to change the safe's password. I can't take it anymore. I'm on the brink of a nervous breakdown. I see pirates everywhere. I think I'm talking in my sleep. If we wait any longer, I'll crack.
Chico, don't worry about it.
You absolutely have to change the password before it's too late. You changed it?
It's top secret.
These are carrots.
Fine, I'll change it to something else.
I don't want to know it.
Holy carrots! That was the light bulb I took out for the Quanto grabber.
Where is the Quanto grabber, Earthling?
Do anything you want with me, but I'll never tell you anything.
We'll give you 1 day to think it over. If you don't tell us, then we'll super destroy all of your candy wrappers.
Chico, maybe it was all just a dream? After all, you are a bit sensitive about everything.
And what if it wasn't? Do you want to risk the Quanto grabber?
No, listen. Of course not.
What's with him?
He's relieved because he's finally free of his secret.
And why are you so gloomy? Are you keeping some scary secret now?
Excuse me, I need to go make breakfast.
Professor, do you really think that these strange scribbles mean anything at all?
Of course. You can't even imagine how many secrets are hidden all around us. We pass them by every day and don't even notice.
Captain, we threatened him with the worst. We told him we'd destroy his candy wrappers, but the brave Earthling refused to say a thing.
Excellent. He passed the test. He can now be accepted into the Pirate Brotherhood of the Dragonfly constellation.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! 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 Cock-a-doodle-doo!
All right now, who's ready for the next dare?
Okay. Let's see who it is this time. What do they have to do?
All right, whoever's next has to go into the dark forest at night, all alone.
It's okay, it's okay. He'll only stay there a little bit, then he'll come back to us.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll only stay here a little bit and then I'll go back to them. There's no one there.
So, I'm sure he's already on his way back, just taking his time. He'll be coming any minute now. And here he comes. Whose idea was it to go in the forest at night in the first place? Chico! Yoo-hoo!
Chico!
Chico! Where are you?
Where are you, my friend?
Stars. And it just kept raining and raining.
But Chico didn't lose his head, so he started to climb. Straight up that wall.
Crash, why don't we listen to what Chico has to say? So what happened next?
Well, that's when I looked up, saw those blue stars, and they gave off a cold white light.
Like milk in a refrigerator.
Crash, let Chico tell the story, since you weren't even there.
Huh. And wouldn't have been there.
Where's he going this time of night? Into the forest. Oh dear, he'll get lost. Ah, we have to help him.
Shh. He has to do it by himself, and all alone.